I'm going to keep talking while we're testing. Now we can hear it in the sanctuary. Hello, everybody. Want me to keep talking? Okay.
I think I did that extra loud this morning, so that might have woken everybody up. Welcome to our Sunday services at First Unitarian Church of St. Louis. Good morning. My name is Michael Hunter. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm privileged to be a member of your worship committee. We are glad you could join us this Sunday, either in person or online. If you are a visitor or newcomer, I'd like to extend a special welcome. And if you are new to our congregation, be sure to fill out a newcomer form found in the live stream description or in the lobby of the church. Please stay after the service for conversation and refreshment downstairs in Fellowship Hall. If you are attending online, you can connect with each other in the chat, and don't forget that link for the virtual coffee hour can be found in your weekly e-news. Families with children are invited to connect with Lynn Hunt after the service for more information about our RE program. We encourage you now to take a moment to send your joys and concerns so that they can be received in time for the pastoral prayer. You can access the online joys and concerns form via the link available in your order of service, in the live stream description, with QR codes in your pew, or aim your smartphone at the QR code directly on the screen. There are some announcements this morning. Once again, there are no RE classes today. However, the nursery is open for childcare. Registration for fall classes has opened. Help our RE program grow by volunteering for fall 2024. There are several opportunities in all grades from pre-K to 12th grade. Requirements, curriculum, and other information can be found in the weekly e-news. If you're interested, please see Lynn Hunt after the services. Also, We invite you to join us Sunday, September 8th at 10 a.m. for our annual ingathering and water communion. Bring your own water from the literal and figurative journeys you've been on this summer, whether or not you ever left home. It can be from any source, mundane or extraordinary, near or far. Please let us know the source of the water you bring this year by using the form found on our website. Entries will be used in the worship services on Sunday, September 8th. Please submit your sources by Friday, September 6th. Welcome to this religious community where we affirm the dignity and freedom of all who enter. Here we seek to live together in relationship and respect so that we may celebrate and embrace our differences. Our religious values invite us to a shared journey of truth and meaning. Sincerity and connection guide our religious community and call us into deeper association with ourselves and our world. Welcome. We are glad you are part of our services and community this morning. Now, please enjoy our prelude, Andante in D major by Felix Mendelssohn.
Good morning. I am the Reverend Kim Mason. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I serve this congregation as your minister. And I know I've been out of the pulpit, but what is the worship committee doing? Like collecting books up here? We're evaluating our books. And tango makes 3. Okay. Oops, now we're dropping books. The color purple. What? The Golden Compass. Ooh, 1984. What are we doing at this church? The Handmaid's Tale. Subversive. The Hate You Give. Wow. All right, I heard it. All these books seem to be banned books. Ooh. You know what? This one's even in the church library. Yeah. This morning, we are celebrating all the things that we learn when we open ourselves up to books. Our call to worship comes from the Reverend Julie Conrad. We gather this morning remembering the freedoms long established in our nation: freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom from the establishment of religion. We gather this morning honoring those who exemplify protecting these freedoms: librarians, booksellers, teachers, authors, journalists. We gather this morning so that we may read all the books, books with archaic language, books with offensive material. Who defines offensive? Books which affirm the diversity of the human race. Books which normalize our varied sexualities and identities. Books which share multi-dimensional perspectives of history. By our gathering, may we celebrate the ways we are transformed by the books we have read and the books we have yet to read. Come, let us worship together. I invite you to rise as you are willing and able and join in our opening hymn, number 360, Here We Have Gathered.
Our chalice lighting this morning comes from Laurel Sheridan. Take from life its coals, not its ashes. Fan the flames of love and justice. Join hands and hearts in common endeavor, and there will be no limit to what we can achieve together.
User error. Thank you. Hey. Hi, I'm Caitlin Hill, she, her, hers, and I will be reading the story today. If any kids would like to come up to the front, it's up to you. Don't have to. Hey, we got some people. Morning, guys. I like that chain, Finley. It's cool. All right. This morning's story is by Raj Haldar, illustrated by Julia Patton. Raj's first book, P is for Pterodactyl, was a banned book. What the heck is a banned book anyway? It's when one group of people decides that no one should be allowed to read a certain book, and they remove that book from libraries and schools. These folks might not agree with something the author wrote, but everyone should be allowed to share their opinions, as long as they're not hurting others. If only we only read books that we already agreed with, we'd never learn anything new. Banning books is downright dangerous, and if you make it to the end of this book, you might just find out why. Oh no, didn't you read the title before you decided to open this book? It is B-A-N-N-E-D. That means nobody should read it. I mean, just look at what's on the next page. Giraffes. What do you mean, so what? The hippos over here really don't like how those tall giraffes are getting all the leaves for themselves. How rude. I'm starving. Okay, no more giraffes. I can't look. Banned. And you think these hippos complain too much? Let's get rid of them too. Wait. Let's go with something more exciting like dinosaurs. Yes, here's Titanosaurus, one of the biggest dinosaurs that ever lived. Hello, roar. That was on the, there he is. Huh? Some people think dinosaurs are make-believe? That's silly, but all right. Dinosaurs, big and small, are banned from this book permanently. Only yummy avocados from here on out. They're perfect with chips or on toast, made into guacamole or eaten fresh by themselves. What's not to like? Yummy. What? You actually know someone who thinks avocados are gross? Fine. No more avocados from the next page onwards. Yuck. Ew. Where'd they go? Well, he actually liked them. Banned. Here is a bed. Just a plain, old-fashioned bed with 4 legs, nothing else to see. Turn the page to switch off the light off before there's any more. Oh no, there's a monster lurking under the bed. This would be a very good time to shut the book and throw it away. You're still reading? Yes. Okay, I'll just ban beds with the snap of a, what's that? Of course you need somewhere to sleep. We can keep the bed. Let me just turn the light back on. Click. Phew, that's not a monster. So those were just some old roller skates under the bed. You know who loves roller skating, right? It's not Reverend Kim. It's this robot. Oh, goodness. The robot just skated right into the lake. Fizz, buzz, whir, too dangerous. No roller skating robots. They're banned from this book. Are you sure you want to keep reading? You're having fun? I don't think you want to know what happens at the end, though. Well, it all started out when we baked this yummy birthday cake for Yasmin. Yasmin didn't want the piece with the flower on it, but everyone else sure did. Hey, that's mine. Hands off. Ouch. Oof. I saw it first. So we had to ban birthday parties and birthday cakes. Poor Yasmin. Nope, 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 nope. All banned. Then we decided to read The Big Bad Wolf for the zillionth time. He huffed and he puffed and... I know you weren't scared, but another kid was. Scared kid, caution, wolf-free zone. What could I do? I banned the big bad wolf and turned him into not so big and bad wolf. Oink, what's all the huffing and puffing about? The nice little wolf. I mean, look at that, too cute. See, he wouldn't hurt a fly, just adorable, but maybe a little boring. Wait, please. Don't close the book. You don't even know what happens at the end yet. There are 6 unicorns on the next page. I promise. Pinky promise. Count them. A half dozen unicorns. Oh, and 10 horses. Sparkly baby, wink. You are positively radiant today. Aren't we fabulous, darling? Uh-oh. Looks like these horses are offended by the unicorn's horns. Actually, they've decided that nobody is even allowed to say the word unit. Shh. All right, no more magical you-know-whos. Just some horses playing cards. So boring. Why don't you crumble up this page to get rid of the horses too? No, don't do that. So let's see here. We've banned giraffes and hippos and dinosaurs and avocados and regular old beds. Banned. Monsters and roller skating robots and birthdays and big bad wolves and all ones. Magical you-know-whos. And horses too. Banned. Nope. I didn't just make that up. Smoke and clean it up. And deleted. And now we must turn to the next page. You'll find we don't want anyone to read this book. Because we banned everything and there's no ending left to read. The end. Wait, don't go. Books, bans, booksellers rule. I heart libraries. Save our libraries. Our books to disappear like the ending of this one just did. Just keep reading and sharing books. And remember, even if a book isn't for you, it could still be perfect for someone else. The end.
So we do have special bookmarks for our young and young at heart. There's an abundance of special bookmarks. And all of you also got a bookmark on your way in the door. You should have also gotten a writing utensil. We're going to invite you to write on the bookmark your favorite banned book. And then during the offertory, you're going to put your bookmark in the offering plate, and we're going to shuffle them all up, and on your way out the door, you're going to get someone else's bookmark with a suggestion of a banned book to read. Today, our children and youth are staying in the service. If you'd like to return to your seats with your folks, you're welcome to do that, or you're welcome to stay where you are. We're going to do our backpack blessing at the end. Backpack blessing. Yep, beginning of the school year. Now is the time in our service when we connect with one another by sharing our sorrows and concerns. This morning, we send healing thoughts and prayers to Stephanie Neep, who is recovering from spine surgery she had on August 12th. And earlier this month, Alvin Vlietstra entered hospice care, and he passed away in his sleep this morning at 6:30. We send our love and care to Nadine, who is at home right now. I've talked to her this morning, but she welcomes your phone calls and cards, and we will have more news soon about when we will be doing a service. In our community, we send care for a sister-in-law whose lung cancer has returned. And we hold the worry of a beloved dog, Selma, recovering from a scary neurological episode. We hold these concerns with tenderness and compassion. May they be lighter because they are shared. As a community, we also share our joys and celebrations with one another. This morning, we congratulate Carl and Sherry Bassey, who just celebrated their 39th wedding anniversary. We celebrate a little sister's beautiful wedding and a family reunion. And we celebrate hope and wonder for a political comeback. I'm not allowed to say names from the pulpit, y'all. We lift up these joys with gladness and celebration. May they be magnified because they are shared. With many joys and concerns remaining unspoken in our hearts and minds, I invite you to join me in a spirit and attention of prayer. Spirit of life and love, holy within and among us, we gather at the start of a new school year and a new church year, excited to learn. We look ahead to the wonder of new information and the joy of expanded understanding. We know that each new year is a transition. There may be a new school, a new teacher, a new room, new friends. Even here at church, there are new leaders and questions about who our leaders will be. We may be nervous or scared. Spirit of love, source of transformation, help us to hold the happiness and the fear, the wonder and the misgivings. May we trust ourselves and our communities enough to lean into growth. May we be brave together. May it be so. Amen, and blessed be. The First Unitarian Church of St. Louis strives to be a welcoming congregation, inspiring lives of loving kindness and integrity by nurturing spirituality, building community, and advancing justice. Your gifts support the mission and ministry of this congregation in the St. Louis region and beyond. This morning's offering will now be received.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading
But I've been gone. Anybody else sing along to that song? All right, thank you. Okay. For the joy of being together once again, for your gifts today and every day, we are truly thankful.
Our reading this morning comes from librarian Hallie Carlson. I recently read a novel that I found deeply unsettling, which was surprising to me because I read a variety of books, and this book had almost universally positive reviews. But my encounter with the novel was a distinctly unpleasant one. But you know what? I read that book weeks ago, and I cannot stop thinking about it. Even though I didn't necessarily enjoy the reading experience, it made a lasting impression on me. You have likely read studies that show that reading can increase empathy and encourage understanding of others, as well as a host of other benefits. Part of the reason that reading can impact us so profoundly is that the act of reading a book may look passive, but it's an incredibly dynamic act. Whether you're reading words on a page or listening to an audiobook, you are actively integrating what you're reading, absorbing those words into your brain and using your imagination and knowledge to synthesize and understand what is being shared. And that's the power of reading. You become a participant in the story, not simply an observer. And that participation literally changes your brain. Books give us the opportunity to step into a new world and experience things outside of our own perspective. They allow us to appreciate and empathize with others in ways that we may not be able to do in our day-to-day lives. Back to the book I was telling you about. In the time since I've read it, I have talked to so many different people about it, and every conversation helped me to better understand my own reaction to the story and what I brought to the story that made it so uncomfortable for me. And even though it's not a book that I would ever say I enjoyed, I'm glad I read it, and I appreciated why it was a story that needed to be told. That, to me, shows the value of reading. It shouldn't always be comfortable to read a book. It should make us unsettled at times, because that can force us to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and where our faults may lie, to examine our preconceived ideas of others and their situations, to assist us in reflecting on our personal experiences and to grapple with the inequities we see in the world.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. When your teacher rolled the TV cart into the classroom, you knew it was going to be a good day. LeVar Burton came on screen to narrate a book that would transport you from the classroom to some other time and place. For children who went to school in the 80s and 90s, Reading Rainbow was a staple of many programs designed to encourage reading and a love of books. However, it was the summer of 1985 when my mom decided to run a summer reading contest between my brother and I. I'm not competitive at all. I read so many books that summer, my mom had to add a second page to my list. I finally found something I could beat my brother at. While it began as a competition, it ended in love. A lifelong love of reading. In books, I could go anywhere. I could be anything or anyone. I felt what the characters felt. I cried when Beth died in Little Women. I raged when Professor Umbridge tortured Harry in The Order of the Phoenix. I wondered at the intersections of time and space along with Meg Murray in A Wrinkle in Time. By traveling with characters through a book, I learned compassion, and I could imagine a different way of being for myself and for the world. They opened me up to people and experiences outside my own circle. Books helped me feel and grow and wonder. A truly great book transformed me. They still do. In 1993, young adult novel The Giver, written by author Lois Lowry, presents us with an undated future in which feelings and wonder have been eliminated. The leaders of this future society, in an effort to do away with pain and strife and other negative emotions, also do away with the inverse of those feelings, thus doing away with all emotions. The world in this future is ruled by sameness. There is no climate variation, no terrain differences, no colors. Life continues without pain, no arguments, but also without joy or connection. In order to achieve sameness, the people of the future gave up their memories of the past. However, lest they need some piece of knowledge, they designated one person to be the keeper of the community's memories. When they get too old, the keeper trains an apprentice to take their place. And this is where the giver begins, with Jonas, a 12-year-old boy training to become the next keeper or receiver of memories. The old receiver of memories, now the giver, explains to Jonas, quote, "Our people made that choice, the choice to go to sameness. Before my time, before the previous time, back and back and back. We relinquished color when we relinquished sunshine and did away with difference. We gained control of many things, but we had to let go of others." After each session of receiving memories, Jonas records his thoughts and feelings in an audio diary. After one session, he says, quote, "I liked the feeling of love. I wish we still had that. Of course, I do understand why it wouldn't work very well. And it's much better that we're organized the way we are now. I can see that it was a dangerous way to live." Discussing the book, author Lois Lowry explains, quote, "The community of the giver had achieved at such great price. A community without danger or pain, but also a community without music, color, art, and books. A world without books." I don't want to live in that world. There are so many science fiction novels with a plot related to the suppression of books, of overt censorship. They often come with morals about authoritarian regimes and government propaganda. What I find unique about The Giver is that the leaders suppressed memories out of their best efforts to prevent suffering. They censored people in the name of safety. Does this sound familiar to anyone? In 2022, the state of Missouri enacted a law that banned the distribution of explicitly sexual material to minors. In the wake of this law, almost 300 books were banned across the state, including the Children's Bible, Mouse, a graphic novel about the Holocaust, using mice, graphic novel adaptations of classics by Shakespeare and Mark Twain, Margaret Atwood's work, and numerous historical books on the Holocaust. Also banned were autobiographical works by LGBTQ authors, 76 books about art history, and comics such as Batman and X-Men. In states that ban subjects defined as critical race theory, books featuring diverse, inclusive topics are removed, such as when The Life of Rosa Parks was removed from Florida classrooms in 2023. Lois Lowry says, "Submitting to censorship is to enter the seductive world of the giver, the world where there are no bad words and no bad deeds. But it is also the world where choice has been taken away and reality distorted. And that is the most dangerous world of all. When we ban books, we limit our ability to learn and grow, to build resiliency and expand our compassion. When we ban books, we prevent the possibility of transformation. As Unitarian Universalists, we covenant to collectively transform and grow spiritually and ethically. We cannot do that when we fail to express the fullness of the human story. Each of us has had some moment in our life when we experienced being seen. Maybe you witnessed your understanding of the holy reflected in a statement of theology. Or maybe you saw a book featuring a character with your same life experience. Maybe there was a television show that featured a character that looked like you. The wonder and joy of being seen and recognized is like coming home, like belonging. When we ban books, we deny ourselves and our children that experience. When we ban books, we perpetuate a false narrative, not only about our past, but also about our future. When we wrestle with difficult history, we grow in our ability to wrestle with current circumstances. When we allow children to wrestle with difficult topics, they develop tools to wrestle with these topics when we're not present, now and in the future. Lois Lowry writes, quote, "The man that I named the giver passed along to the boy knowledge, history, memories, color, pain, laughter, love, and truth. Every time you place a book in the hands of a child, you do the same thing. It's very risky. But each time a child opens a book, he pushes open the gate that separates him from elsewhere. It gives him choices. It gives him freedom. These are magnificent, wonderfully unsafe things." In The Giver, the boy Jonas reflects on life, saying, "It's just that without the memories, it's all meaningless." Here in this congregation, we celebrate brave spaces where we are free to wrestle, to make mistakes, and learn together. This is it. By our grappling with the hard and painful and difficult, alongside the joy, the music, the color, the connection, we make meaning in our world and our part in it. We cannot wrestle and grow if we ban books. September 22nd through 28th, 1 month from now, is Banned Books Week. You can celebrate by reading banned books, by advocating against book bans, and by participating in the magnificently unsafe practice of placing books in the hands of children. In our community, Tabernacle CDC is currently recruiting volunteers for the Ready Readers program, where adults read books to elementary school students. At the end of The Giver, Jonas makes a choice. I'm not going to tell you what his choice is, but in making his decision, Jonas says, quote, "Things could change. Things could be different. I don't know how, but there must be some way for things to be different. There could be colors and grandparents. And everybody could have the memories. There could be love. Friends, let's be brave. Let's embrace the possibility that things could be different. Let's acknowledge hard truths and celebrate beauty. Let's build resiliency and extend compassion. Let's put love at the center. One of the ways we're going to put love at the center this morning is with our backpack blessing. So any of you who brought your backpacks this morning, I see a couple backpacks. Any other backpacks out there? Come on up. Yeah, come. Even if you are going to college. If you are, Mo, why don't you turn on that pulpit mic? If you are going to school, if you're a teacher, a librarian, come on up with your backpacks. If you forgot your backpack, you can still come up and get your backpack virtually blessed. Come on up. I feel like Bob Barker. Come on down. Students of all ages, school teachers. Oh, here we go. Yes! Woohoo! If you've got a notebook or a laptop, you can bring it up. Excellent. Okay. So it's that time of the year where lots of people are headed back to school. It can be exciting, it can be nerve-wracking, and so we want to show our support to all students and teachers, future students, because you never know when you're going to go back. We're going to bless your backpacks, your notebooks, whatever you brought with you. And so we're going to start with a question about blessing. Anybody got an idea what a blessing is? What you got? It's okay. What you got, Theo? Yeah, you give somebody good feelings. Yes, exactly. It's when we use our hearts and minds to express all the good things that we hope and hold for that person. And it can even be animals or the planet. It's our way of expressing love and care. So we're going to give everybody in the sanctuary a chance to share their love and care for you this morning. And so we're going to fill up your backpacks and your notebooks. So go ahead and open them up. Whatever you brought with you, open it up. Open it up as wide as it goes. Because we're going to put so much in your bag. All right. So I'm going to start. I want you to have fun while you're learning this year. And so I want there to be big moments of wow. And I'm going to take all the fun, and I want you to do it with me, everybody. We're going to grab all the fun up. We're going to grab it all up, put it into a big ball, and we're going to throw it into all these backpacks. Throw all the fun into these backpacks. Yes. All right. Throw all the fun in. All right. What else do we need to put in these backpacks? Say that again. Learning. All right. Grab up all the learning. Grab it all up. Put it right. Big ball. Woo! Into your bags. All the learning into the big bags. Excellent. All right, what else we got? Teaching and friendship. All right, some teaching, all the teaching and the friendship. All right, and in it goes. Woo! Into the bags. Into the bags. All right. Let's see. What we got on YouTube? Anybody on YouTube got us? What we got? Snacks. Snacks? We totally need snacks. All the snacks. Woo! All the snacks into the bags. Into your bags. Perfect. Love? Woohoo! Mo got me. All right. All the love. Grab all the love. Oh my gosh, there's so much love. I don't know if I can hold it all. Can your bags fit all the love? Whoa! It's getting heavy. Did we forget anything? Curiosity, yes! Curiosity into those bags. Whoa, in the bags. Woo! Adventure. adventure! Woo! Oh my goodness, those bags are getting full. All right. Imagination! More imagination, more stuff in those bags. Courage! Yes! We need courage in those bags. Woo! What's that? Donuts! There are donuts downstairs. We can literally put donuts in those. Woo! And donuts! Woo! So that, contentment! Yes! Woo! Bags full of contentment. Oh, wow. Success! Yes, let's put some success in those bags. Success! Yes. Oh, okay. Anything else? Huh? Patience and books. Yeah, they're gonna hold books. Woo! Patience, all the patience. And maybe we have books. It's 2024. They're probably gonna have some tablets in there too, right? Tablets full of books. Tablets full of books. Yes. Woo! All right. Passwords. Yep. I need that in my bag too. All right. Woo! Okay. Okay. Can you still hold those bags up? Are they? They're getting full? Okay. All right. So, that's a lot of blessings. Whew. All right. Now your bag may not look any different, but the next time you use it, when you open it up, you're going to feel all of that love and patience and curiosity and learning just filling up your bag. And so that you don't forget, Miss Deborah has one tiny little thing for you to put in your bag to help you remember. It's a little stone heart. It won't make your bag very heavy, but it will symbolize all of those blessings that are in that bag carried with you as you go into your school year. Now, they're all different, so you have to pick the one you like the best. Woohoo! Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Put it in my pocket. Whew! That was a lot. Thank you all for sending all of those beautiful blessings with our teachers and our students this year. To close our service this morning, I invite you to join me with our final hymn, number 300, With Heart and Mind. Please rise as you are willing and able. author Lois Lowry wrote in her first book, quote, "There's a whole world waiting still, and there are good things in it. Go forth and be the good in our waiting world." Amen. Blessed be, and go in peace. After the postlude as your final act of worship, please turn and greet your neighbor before you join us in Fellowship Hall for donuts.